Hi guys. Okay, so tonight we're going to add on to what we've already been talking about with adding two-digit numbers. And we're going to start adding not just two numbers, but 3 or 4 numbers at a time. Are you ready for that? Are you ready? Here we go. Okay, so our title is going to be adding 3 or 4 to, oh my gosh, come on. Come on, here we go. 2-digit numbers. Okay, so if I'm adding multiple numbers at a time, it's going to work the same way as it normally does. We're just going to be doing it for multiple numbers at a time. So if I am adding the numbers, let's say 26 plus 75 plus 24. Okay, so let's say I'm adding all 3 of those numbers together. I'm still going to line them up just the same. Okay, so I'm still going to do the tens. There we go. Hold on. Okay, we're still going to do the tens and the ones lined up with each other. So I'm going to do 75 right underneath. But instead of drawing my line right here, I'm going to put the other number below it like this. Now, if you remember, we talked about the commutative property, right? So in the commutative property, it says that it doesn't matter the order that you add numbers, right? So that only applies to addition and then later to multiplication, but it does not apply to subtraction. So you cannot try this you cannot subtract 3 numbers at a time, okay? You can only subtract 2 numbers. Just make sure you get that burned into your brain, okay? So if I'm adding these 3 numbers, I'm still going to do the same strategy. I'm going to do all my ones added together, but I'm going to apply the strategy that we talked about where you try to find, okay, are there numbers that make 10? Okay, so in these 3 numbers, do you see numbers that make 10? I see numbers that make 10. What do you see? 6 and 4. So I'm going to add 6 and 4 together and get 10. I'm going to cross them off because I already added them. Plus 5 more would be 15. So 15 total ones. Okay. So if I have 15 ones, the 5 is going to go down into the ones place. Look, all my ones are neatly lined up, and the 10 gets regrouped above the tens place. Some of y'all are putting your 10 over here. It belongs with the other 10s over on this side. Okay. So over here, do you see something that makes 10? I see 3 numbers that could make 10. What do you see? Well, I know 7 plus 3 is 10. Do you see a way to make 3? Yeah, 2 plus 1. So 7 plus 2 plus 1 is 10, plus 2 more is 12, which is 102 tens. So my final answer is 125. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do another one where we're adding 4 numbers. Are you ready? What if I have, let's go back to my blue. What blue was I using? This blue? This blue. What if I have 78 plus 89 plus 69? Okay. Oh, plus 1 more, sorry. Plus 21. Okay. Now, still doing the same thing, still lining them all up, but we're going to have to line all of them up this time. Are you ready? So we're going to do 78. Right underneath, we're going to have 89. Right underneath, we're going to have 69. And right underneath, we have 21. Okay, stop and look at your paper. Are your numbers as straightly lined up as mine? They better be. Okay, so I'm going to do my plus sign, do my line underneath. Same thing, guys. I'm adding all these numbers up at one time. So first thing I need to look at, can I make 10? Yeah, I can. What makes 10? 9 and 1. Cross them off because I already used them. So 10 plus these 2 numbers, this is a near double, isn't it? What does this near double equal? You know what it equals? 17. So I have 10 plus 17. What does that equal? What is 10 plus 17? 27 ones. 27. Whoa, we have a 2 in the tens place. Stop the presses. We can't have that, can we? Yes, we can have that. We do follow the same steps. Our 7 is going to go, okay, I thought I had the eraser on for a second. Our 7 is going to go down in the ones place. Our 2 is going to get regrouped up with the other 10s. So now I have all these 10s to add. Do you see a way to make 10, first of all? I do. Could I do 2 and 8? Yeah, I could. What does that make? 10. So now I have these numbers left. Remember, my next thing to see is, do I see a double or a near double? Do you see a double or a near double? Yeah, 7 and 6. What's 7 plus 6? 13. So now we have 10 plus 13. What does that equal? 23 plus 2 more. 25. 25 tens is 205 tens. Mind blown. Crazy. We have a hundreds with 200 in it. Crazy. Okay. So as you can see, this involves a lot of mental math, doesn't it? And if you get one part of your addition fact wrong, you get the whole thing wrong, don't you? So is it really important for you to know your math facts? Absolutely. Could you be practicing extra math at home? Absolutely. Could you practice math flashcards? Absolutely. But all of that mental math is really going to help you be able to do this better, okay? And you'll notice what my strategy was, right? When I added, because I have 4 numbers to add, how am I supposed to keep track of what I've added and what I haven't added, right? So I'm crossing off numbers as I add them in my brain, okay? And then I'm still using the same strategy, regrouping the 10s, ones go down, okay? Go try those couple of problems on Seesaw. I just want you to try, okay? Try it by yourself. It's very, very important, okay? Deal? All right, I'll see you tomorrow.